Hi, my name is Abie Elias. I have been a part of Jennifer's Harbor for about 4 years now. So I was in a very dangerous situation, and Jennifer's Harbor came and helped me out of that, since I didn't really have anywhere to go during that time to make me feel safe. Even though I was at home and I should feel safe there, I still felt like I was in a huge flight mode. I ran from a lot of things. I feel like from time to time I didn't even know what I was running from until I got out and was able to be at a safe place. When my abusers knew where I was and where I lived, it was scary. There was a time period I wasn't able to sleep in my room for like a good year. I needed like somebody there always to like kind of hold my hand and kind of help me understand, because again, like I don't think I knew what I was running from, so I think I needed a lot of guidance. Until I left Fort Wayne is when I felt completely safe.
My name's Jim Elias. Me and my wife Amy are the parents of Abie, who Abie's Haven will be named after. Jennifer's Harbor came on the scene right about the time, right before we rescued her. Deb and another lady were very critical in helping us find her. And then once we did find her, they were very critical in basically negotiating or telling people where she would go, because there was really no place to go. The law enforcement couldn't keep her. Tried to get her to go to the hospital. They examined her and everything, but wouldn't keep her. And then Jennifer's Harbor, the two ladies there really got involved in that and convinced them that without a safe place to go until we could get her in a longer term place, she was gonna run again. She would run away from that. So we ended up spending a couple of evenings in the ER safe room. Then she went to behavioral health for a while. And then when we got out, she didn't really feel safe being at home, because she knew that the people who had abused her and were after her knew where we lived. So we actually took her to a hotel in Auburn for a little over a week. And then some really good friends of ours had a apartment above their garage that they opened up to us, and it was out in the middle of nowhere. No one knew where it was, and we actually spent close to a month there. And then a place opened up in another country where she could go be away from and know she was safe from these individuals and start her healing process. Fort Wayne has some magnificent long-term crisis centers and places for people to stay, but there really aren't any short-term ministry-based places for someone to go to feel secure in the short term, while we're trying to help them sort out where to go, where does the future hold, where should they go for long-term healing. And it's really needed, because I know, like with Abie, she was constantly on the move and didn't sleep much. We were extremely fortunate that we were able to provide that. The church I was on staff with at the time actually was so generous. They gave me the entire month of December off with pay so that I could be there for her. Amy and I would take turns staying with her in either of the locations. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. They don't have a place. They may not even have a family who can support them and be there for them and provide that time and be with them. So I think that a place like Abie's Haven is going to be magnificent for women who are in those situations.
If I could have gone to a safe place when I was rescued, it would have felt a lot less stressful, and I would have felt more calm and have been able to regulate all my emotions. Yeah, and not be as flight mode or feeling like I need to run anymore.
I believe that had there been a place like Abie's Haven available for Abie to go to, for us to get in touch with, it would have been great for her. She would have gotten professional advice. She would have been able to start counseling sooner. She would have learned how to handle her emotions, get those all in check. She wouldn't have been in a flight mode, going from place to place like we were taking her. Although God blessed us in so many ways, I think Abie's Haven is going to be a great blessing to women and girls who are in a situation that Abie found herself in.
I feel like having a place like Abie's Haven is will be so beneficial from a lot of people, especially for a lot of women. Well, especially with being in that flight mode and thinking that they have to, always just run away from everything. Having a stable place and feeling that stability, it's just so real. Like, yeah.
It's an amazing feeling. It really is. If you'd have told me 4 years ago that what we are looking at doing would be on the table, I wouldn't imagine being a part of it. But Amy shared with me a Bible verse, 2 Corinthians 1:4 says, "He comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort others. When they are troubled, we will be able to give them the same comfort God has given us." And God got us through that whole situation. And through what we went through, we have been able to talk to other parents, and we've given recommendations. We've listened and been a source of help and advice to them. Just the idea that our daughter's name is going to be attached to this, and that I'll get the privilege of being involved in it on a day-to-day basis it's overwhelming. It really is.